Today we are going to discuss about the poem Wrong Address written by Moraes. Let's see the profile of the author first and then we will move on to the poem in detail. Moraes or Dominic Francis Moraes, he is a foundational figure in Indian writing in English. He was an essayist, editor, biographer and inveterate traveler. Born in India and later migrated to America. His poems are deeply personal. It reflects his agony, his sufferings, emotional estrangement, and it also reflects the poet's disconnection with his own family members. Some of the famous work of Moraes are A Beginning, Green Eyes the Grass, Never at Home, My Son's Father. Moraes won Sahitya Akademi Award for English in 1994. Wrong Address is a famous poem by one of the prolific writers of India, Moraes. The poem runs only 5 stanzas and problematizes the poet's disillusionment with his present life and worldly affairs. An alcoholic throughout his life, he lived a life of physical and emotional agonies which find echoes in his poetry. His poetry is characterized the many-faceted vicissitudes of human life. Throughout the poem, the poet expresses his regret in not being able to cope up with his life situation and circumstances. The title signifies the fact that he is not happy with the society in which he lives. Objects of the wrong shape. Share these rooms with me. My body collides with them. For I mismanage my body. In the first stanza, the poet speaks about the room in which he lives. He is troubled by the cluttered condition of his room and the presence of unnecessary objects in his room. He says that his body collides with the objects in his room as he is not able to manage his body. The poet's reference to the mismanagement of his body may refer to his alcoholism and debauched lifestyle. I feed plants on my balcony to remind myself I am alive. But this is the wrong climate for the least gesture of love. In the second stanza, the poet makes references to the plants that he grows up on his veranda. The growing plants on his balcony serve the purpose of reminding him that he is alive. But the reference to the plants on his balcony seems to be going beyond its literal meaning. It may refer to the tender emotions in his mind or his love towards someone. His words that the plants are growing in a wrong climate emphasizes the fact that his love is unrequited. She, warmest, most delicate, most tender half of me once, becomes cold and separate, mostly for the wrong reasons. In the third stanza, the poet makes obvious references to his ladylove who was very delicate and had been very close to his heart once. He expresses his grief in being separated from her for the wrong reasons. This parting with his ladylove may also have caused the author to think that his life is meaningless in this world without her. Growing old here is a waste. A wrong key turns the lock. The wards fall on my words and truly I would like to go. The fourth stanza shows the poet's total dissatisfaction with the place where he lives now. He says that it is a wrong place to grow old as his freedom of expression is restricted by the society. Words fall on my words. His feelings don't get expressed as he can't open his mind. He has lost the key to open his mind. His frustration reaches its culmination as he says that he would like to go from this world leaving everything behind. For here the months abrade the gradual sounds of grief to gutturals, I don't know. It's the wrong end of my life. Coming to the concluding stanza, the poet observes that months and days wear off in front of him, making the guttural sounds of grief which are incomprehensible for the poet. Amidst the emotional turmoil and physical agonies, the poet realizes the fact that his life is moving towards a wrong end or a wrong address, and he genuinely wishes to end it. Thus the poem ends in a melancholic note. So that's all about the poem. Thank you.